Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. So I am at a plant sale. I actually went to this plant sale about a year ago last year, and this particular nursery last year offered 50% off of their plants, and this year they're doing the same. So I tried to get down here first. I left my house. It's like 40 plus minutes away from where I live, and I left early trying to get here, be the first one in line, but I am the third in line, which is pretty good, not bad. What I'm hoping to get today is a couple of different anthuriums, and then I want to get at least, if I can, 2 Monstera Thai constellations for Christmas gifts for other people. So hopefully the 2 people in front of me don't run in and take all the Monstera Thai before I can get to them. Anyways, if I can get the Monstera Thai I will be so happy. But I am gonna look around and see what else they have. I know I was actually just here last Saturday because they had 40% off of philodendrons, so I got a couple of plants then. And then a couple days ago they're like, we're having 50% off of all plants on today's Thursday. So I'm like, all right, I'm heading back down there. So anyways, here, that's where we are. I'm waiting in line. This nursery is called Baker's Acres. It's in where are we? Alexandria, Ohio. So what they do, they kind of close up for the season. Not necessarily close, but like they're still doing production type of things, so propagating, growing their annuals and things like that for the next season. But as far as like house plants, they like to clear out that particular greenhouse so that they can clean it and prepare for the next season. So that's why they do this, and I love it because then I can clean up and get the things that I really want for super cheap. I also have a plant coming in the mail today that I got from Mercury, and it's a Hoya, and I'm super excited about it because I had one before that I bought from overseas and it did not survive. But the one that I just bought that's coming today is such a nice, like a generous cutting. It's actually 2 plants in one pot, and it so generous. But yeah, I can't wait to open that when it gets here today. But anyways, I will check back in with you guys once I leave, and I'll tell you exactly how it went. So I just got home. I got some goodies. Let's go in and unpack this box. So I am an anthurium nut. I love them. I have been collecting them since, actively, consciously collecting them since last fall. And this one has been on my wish list, and I've just been waiting for the price to come down, doing research. I always do research for a lot of the plants, especially things that are higher cost. I do a lot of research just to decide if I want it. If it's super cheap in the store and I see it, I might grab it, whatever. But I did the research on this, and I think it is a good fit for my home. So this is Anthurium veitchii King. So it grows these very elongated, pillowy, see how it's kind of got that pillowy texture with the ruffly, I don't know, pillowy, ruffly, whatever. So I got this, super pretty. I cannot wait to see how this guy does in my home. And he was 50% off of 25. Yeah, so 50% off. So here is the next plant. This one is also an anthurium. Gorgeous. I need to clean the foliage, but it is so pretty. I love these leaves. They remind me of Jurassic Park. This is Anthurium podophyllum, and I'm really excited. This plant has roots growing at the surface, and the bottom looks okay, so it can probably stay in this pot until at least spring. as long as roots don't start growing out the bottom. If they start growing out the bottom, then I'll repot it a little sooner. I do see a little root right there, but if it happens to go crazy over winter, which they don't typically do, like my houseplants, then I'll repot it. But otherwise, look at that, gorgeous. Okay, so the next two plants I told you guys that I got as gifts, and they are going to be gifts. So let me show you what they look like. Monstera constellations. Okay, so here is the first Monstera con. Gorgeous. Look at that. So beautiful. And look, like you can't see variegation here, but the back of the leaf, look at that. You can see the variegation on the back. That is so cool. But it doesn't show on the front. Isn't that interesting? Plants are so cool. Okay, anyways, it's got some aerial roots coming out. It's definitely in need of a repot, and I'm thinking before I give this plant and the other Monstera that I'll repot it into like a really cool or fun planter as part of the gift. Here is the second one. It's got a new leaf. Gorgeous. Beautiful. This is such a pretty Monstera. Okay, so I mentioned before that I had gone to this nursery on Saturday, which was almost a week ago, and I bought a couple of philodendrons because they were 40% off. So let me show you those philodendrons. So this is Philodendron glorious. It is a cross between Philodendron gloriosum and Philodendron melanochrysum. So it's a hybrid plant. It's super cute. Got it for 40% off. They put it on its own little moss pole, which is so cute. They're saying that this is a climber, which is really cool because the gloriosum is actually a crawling philodendron and the melanochrysum is a climber. So a lot of times, like with the hybrids, you never know what you'll get or what the plant will prefer. So definitely if you get this hybrid, see how the plant grows. If it seems like it does well on a, moss pole or board, keep it there. If it looks more so like it wants to crawl, then create a space for it to be able to crawl. But look at that, so cool. All right, next up, I got this plant because it was showing variegation. I already have this plant. It's propagating, but I bought like a strand of this plant from Mercury because it was super expensive to buy a whole plant, like a bigger plant. But anyways, so I got this right here. This is Philodendron varicosum. It was showing signs of variegation. You can see it on that leaf there. And that's why I picked this particular plant. I was already gonna grab one because the plants were so full. This has multiple plants in the pot. So once they start to grow out, I'll be able to separate them and then probably give some away as well. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to see if this variegation will continue on. There are a few leaves that are showing it, but I believe I was on Reddit looking up variegated varicosums, and there was like something that came out where like a lot of plants were showing this and it wasn't actually variegation. So but I don't think that this is like mosaic virus or anything like that. So we'll just have to keep an eye on this and see what actually turns out to be, if it is variegation or something else. And again, variegation is a mutation. It doesn't, when it's like this, it doesn't always show up on every leaf like you would for this Thai constellation. So you just have to keep an eye on it and see what you get, but it's really cool. I like finding sporadically variegated plants. Anyways, last but not least, I got this Philodendron pastazanum silver. such a gorgeous plant. This plant is definitely ready to be repotted. It's got roots growing out the bottom, and it is showing signs of stress with the yellowing leaves. What else? Does it have spots? Yeah, and it's got like leaf spots here. See if I can see better. So you see those spots there. So it is showing signs of stress. I will be repotting it very soon. Hopefully after that, I mean, it's probably going to take off with growth after I repot it. They usually do, especially when they're root bound. But yeah, so that is what I got from the greenhouse. It's Baker's Acres in Alexandria, Ohio. Next year they will be putting out more house plants and things like that. So right now, probably not a great time to try to go there because they won't really have anything. They're clearing the shelves from what they said. But if you're local to Ohio, you could check them out, see if they still have that sale going on. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about any of the plants that you saw in this video. Again, today's plants were 50% off. Last week's plants were 40% off. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.